How's it going, my friends? God bless you. I hope that this video finds you in good health, good spirits, because yes, we've got an exciting way of using Kotal Kahn to get easy wins. Kotal Kahn isn't exactly my, favorite character in the game. I do love Jade way more than Kotal, but you're trying to use all of these characters in different ways to get easy wins. I do love Jade way more than Kotal. Okay, it's working. Yes, trying to use all of these different characters in easy ways to get wins. This is the goal. Trying to find all of the secret shortcuts in this game. This is my goal. Yes, okay, so, wow. Hello, my name is Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. Really, thank you so much, honestly, truly, from the bottom of my heart, for taking time out of your busy day to join me for Kotal. Yes, exciting times with Kotal. Kotal doesn't really get enough love from me, so I feel like I really should make more builds with him. So this is me changing that history of not making builds with Kotal. He is very lovely, especially with some mortal ranked Jinsei Essence augments that can just make the tide of the battle go in your favor regardless of what's going on the stage. Very powerful. Okay, so let's take a look at the comments. Thank you. Mad Attack, Random Gibberish, Jenny Catherine, Saylock, Zaypleb. Yeet. Okay, thank you, my friends, for joining. Wow. Alright, so, where to begin? So, what we are looking at here today is a special move that we have to equip to Kotal called the Huehheuhi. Huehheuhi. I'm not too sure how you pronounce this, but this move is a command grab that is super powerful. Super powerful? Is it a command grab? I don't think it can be blocked. I'm not sure. I think the only way to avoid it is duck or jump. So it's very powerful if you can land this move on the opponent. So before we actually, take a look at the augments, I feel it's always prudent to see what the move does without the augments equipped. So if you're unfamiliar with this particular move, it acts as a damage buff for Kotal. So in reality, you don't have to augment for so much offensive power, because after a few uses of the move, you're able to get, a damage increase. So, okay, oh wait, to really show it off, let's make the gauge behavior full so that we can use all of the gauge. This is fun. Okay, so here we go. So let's start throwing this guy around. As you see, when you amplify the move, you get, a little golden ray that's shining over your body after you drink the blood of your opponent. And as you're seeing here, the damage numbers keep on going up and up, which is very nice. So keep in mind, too, you can pair this with his totems to get even more damage, which is insane. So there's a lot of damage potential coming off of Kotal with having 3 totems stacked. Plus this move, you're doing just way too much damage. So you're doing 361 without augments here. So if you can imagine, with augments, we can get lots of damage potential out of Kotal Kahn. But do keep in mind that this move, it switches the opponents all over the place. I find if you're trying to stack your totems, you kind of need the opponent in one place, in one direction. So if you constantly swap sides, it might become hard to set up totems, but luckily we don't even really need totems because there is this fancy two-way brutality that comes off of this move. So if you take a look here, we have this Not a Violent Con brutality and Taste of Blood brutality. So both of these can allow for the unamplified version of the move, and the amplified version of the move can accomplish fancy, lucky brutalities. So really, this is like a 2-for-1 with this particular move. double the chances to get the localities to trigger. It's really insane. Okay, so wow, let's start using this in the very hard situations. This is why I make all of these augment builds, to conquer the very hardest things. Okay, hey Joel, hey Cider M, that Kotal variation name though, says Jenny. Yes, I'm not certain. I just don't think he's good enough for my dear Jade. So this has been his name. This has been his name for a long time. All right, so let's take Kotal. Here we go. Okay, let's also put this on very hard, because this is the goal, trying to get through these tough situations with some degree of, like, elegance and grace. This is what I like from my builds. They're easy, and it's not hard to go flawless. So let's get Rain here. So the other thing, too, is that since this is, like, a throw, you have to get close to the opponent each and every time. So dashing is like also a very important part of this build. You have to be like on top of your opponent in order to land this like fancy Huehheuhi throw. Huehheuhi. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. If you know how to pronounce this name of this move, do let me know. But it's really quite powerful because you have a 2-for-1 opportunity to get the lucky brutality to trigger, which is very, very nice and very different from these other characters too. So as you use the move, you are getting like a damage buff, which accelerates the whole killing process. But since every hit of this particular move gives you a chance for this brutality, whether it be the amplified brutality or the regular one, it's just a lot of brutalizing action going on. But the power here of the build, yes, it gets you these wins very quickly. But another thing to note here is that it is just a physical type move. So typically, I recommend these physical type moves for getting through those lucky towers. So this is quite an exciting build. I'm very excited. Okay, so he's dashed away. Okay, I think we might go down here. Okay, so the good thing too with this build is that there is a long, wonderful throw animation. So you're able to really repair your armor in between every hit. So let's get this guy. If you're also noticing, there's a lot of health healing going on. It's just too powerful, too powerful. Okay, so no brutality there. That was because we needed the totems stacked in that situation. So if you are trying to get the regular brutality, you do need 3 totems stacked on top of each other in order to trigger the brutality. But with the augments, you don't have to worry about that. So really, you're getting just lots of easy wins with this Kotal. Alright, so let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining along. Oh wait, this is live. Yes! Yes, Kid Boss, thank you for joining along. Okay, we shipped Smoke and Jade. They played hide and seek in the woods. That's what I said. Or hanky-panky behind the trees. This is what I used to think. I'd like to see Smoke in the game, says Cider M. I agree. I agree. But I feel like Sector, Cyrax, Chronica, these should all be in the game too. Okay, Yuri, hello Dave, hello everyone. Good day to you all. Thank you, Yuri, for joining along. Yes, we are having ourselves lots of fun with Kotal Kahn today. Mainly because I feel like maybe I don't show him enough love. So this is what we're doing. We are showing the love to Kotal today. Also, because the augments just make it so much fun. I gotta say, this is perhaps one of like the more fun builds. Like, I do like a build where you can just throw the same thing, but I like that this build, it has the option of going for the totems for more damage, or alternatively, like, you can just dash and get your move off all the time. You don't even need to worry about natural 20 or anything like that, because it is like a throw that's going on here. Okay, so let's get Jackie. So Jackie has like an annoying armor break. I really hope she doesn't pull it off. But the idea is to use the move, get the opponent in the corner, continuously dashing along the way until you get the locality to trigger. But once you get the opponent in the corner, you can think about throwing up totems now, and this is the point you can start getting more damage. And I find it safe to throw up one totem after the move, but you do have to press your directional buttons to keep the opponent in the corner. Otherwise, she's going to get out. Oh wow, I feel so bad for Jackie. She's just getting slammed into the ground. So, yes, we were going to trigger the brutality anyways, because we were able to get 3 totems up. This is the normal requirement of the brutality, but as you can see, even if the locality doesn't want to trigger, you can still kill the opponent. It's just, there's so much power coming out of this move. Huehheuhi. Huehheuhi. This is a wonderful move. Really lovely. Okay, so wow, brutalities for Jackie. This is sad. This is sad. Poor Jackie. But yeah, as you're seeing here, you're getting a lot of damage very quickly, very easily. All that's really required is that you place yourself up against the opponent. You really need to be next to the opponent at all times. And if you're throwing up a totem, you need to be using it in a situation when the opponent is already down on the ground so that you can safely pull up the totem. Why? Just for more damage. Not even necessary to put up the totems, but it is fun. Okay, so wow. Let's take a look again at Kotal. So the ability here is this Huehheuhi attack. You must equip it, and what happens is that you drink the opponent's blood, giving you a damage buff. Now, you could, like, switch around its actual typing of the move by equipping the Etzli totem, which turns his physical attacks into blood-type attacks. I don't recommend this. I would probably recommend doing something like the MK11 totem. I'm so sorry. I don't know these names. Yes, this move. This totem gives you a damage buff on top of the damage buff that you're seeing from Huehheuhi. So there's all sorts of, like, damage buffs going on, which allow us to really go for like a mixed representation of augments here. We've got 2 generic augments that are giving you that armor and in good repair. So this armor and in good repair combo means that throughout the whole match, you will essentially have 4 hits of armor. If you sacrifice like a couple of hits of armor in order to land the Huehheuhi move, all you really need to do is let that animation happen so that you can recharge your armor. Very nice with this special, like, a grab that Kotal has. The other thing, too, that we've got here is special delivery and amped up. A lot of the attack is basically amplified, so using amped up, we are seeing, like, a conservative damage boost here. Not exactly 80% off of these 2 augments, but good enough. Lots of damage boost coming from here with special delivery and amped up. But to get the fancy locality, you do need the locality augment. This is to get the shortcut. But as you see, you can take down the opponent even without this thing triggering. So if you don't have the locality augment, you can use things like Death Dealer, Crazy Pain in order to really get more damage. But really the star of the augments here is this thing. Life Stealer. Recover 160 health when consuming the opponent's blood. This turns the Huehheuhi attack into a healing attack. So if you do have like some sort of damage incurred along the way, Life Stealer is going to make sure that you stay close to full health throughout the match. It's a very safe build. Kotal is very powerful with his ability to regen health. He has a number of augments that really allow him to heal up quickly, and this is one of them. Recover 160 health is more health than you're getting with recovery augments from Melina. Baraka. Maybe not as much as Noob, but very high indeed. Probably not as much as Geras, now I'm thinking. But yes, Kotal is very, very powerful. Okay, a kit. I was the first. Okay, thank you. You were the first one on the vid. Love you, brother. Six Legs. Hello, Six Legs. How's it going? This awesome. Yay, Nick. Thank you, thank you. Helpful. I used New Jade Revenant Reborn skin. Oh, okay. Nice one, Joel. I like the Temporal Assassin skin for Jade. That's my fave at the moment, but I do love me a true friend skin. Let's take a look now. I do love me my Jade. Jade apparently marries Kotal, so I guess it's pertinent to the topic. But yes, I do love this one. True friend, purple and green, plus we're all friends here. So thank you, my friends, for joining along. Please don't forget to leave a like, really helps out with the video. But yes, true friend Jade. She pretty. I imagine if she has to be with Kotal, she is wearing this skin because she is going to put him in the friend zone. Yay! Okay, all right. So wow. So we've taken a look at some of the augments. We've applied it to very hard classic survivor towers as well as co-op. But I mean, this build is super powerful for a lot of situations. So let's take on this Baraka match. Proceed alone. Now this one, I think whenever you're facing a Baraka AI, some AIs, they like to really use their armor breaking move, causing massive damage. Massive damage, but hopefully we'll be able to withstand this. Okay. Nope. Didn't dash enough. Okay, alright. Here we go. Oh boy, he's coming for me. There we go. Okay, alright. Oh boy, okay, so he got us, but at least we have the healing. Okay, dash, dash! Dash! Oh, he's so mad. He's so mad. Okay, alright. There we go. Alright. Gotta block and retaliate, apparently. But yes, even if you do, like, make mistakes or if you get your health chipped off, this move instantly heals you up so much. But the key is to really try and get the opponent in the corner with the move so that it's a little easier to maintain this, like, super pressure on the opponent. Because you really do have to be, like, up next to the opponent in order to land this throw. If you don't land the throw, you're gonna be stuck in crazy recovery frames. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. Okay, so yes, Baraka. He getting hurt. Now, it's going to be problematic when he goes for this armor-breaking move, but if he does not, even if he does, you should be able to get the win. We're basically at full health. Fancy brutality. What is this camera angle, too, on the screen? Very crazy. Wow. Kotal, he's too powerful. I feel like this is just such an easy build. Plus, you're seeing so many different effects happening at once, especially if you work in the totems into the strategy. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's hopefully dash better. So if you are kind of struggling with trying to use some of these builds that are focused around the throw, so like I'm thinking about Jack's gotcha grab build. Like, this is something like, these kinds of builds really teach you how to dash, because you have to be really close to the opponent. He got me. Come over here, Baraka. Alright, okay, thus begins the delight. So yes, it's very much fun to eat the opponent, eat their health. It seems just unfair. Alright, here we go. Back to full health. We've also got him in the corner. Oh, doesn't even matter. So yes, this is the beauty of the build. The locality just makes this move super OP. Too quick, too easy to get these wins. Wow. Wow. But we've only been seeing, like, this amplified brutality. Once again, the beauty of this move is that it has 2 brutalities associated with it. So you can really get this lucality of acting at an effective 16% chance. All of the hits of the move has a chance of triggering lucality. It's very nice. Okay, so wow. But I feel like these lucality augments, they are best suited for, like, these test your luck towers. Test your luck towers are hard if you don't have a lucality augment. And the beauty here with Kotal is that he's dealing physical type damage with the Huehheuhi move. So when you're using this move, you don't have to worry about characters being immune against your attacks, as you would, like, maybe that Nightwolf build that I made the other day. There will be characters that are immune to it, so really having more and more options to get you through these lucky towers. It should not be hard to get any lucky tower done with just a level 1 lucality augment. Okay, so, Cetrion. Poor girl. Okay, so lucky towers. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this long animation too, with every throw, pretty much guarantees that Kotal will have all of his hits of armor throughout the match. It gives you kind of an invincible feeling, such that every time you move or make an attack, it's landing. It's landing. Okay, so poor Cetrion. I don't think the brutality is going to trigger. Let's see. Nope. We didn't get the totems, but even without the lucality triggering, it's still powerful, which, as you can imagine, makes it a very good build for practically anything in Towers of Time. This can also be used in many different ways, so we are going to try and get through this lucky tower, hopefully, get some fancy lucalities. But yeah, you can use this without the lucality. Okay, so as you see, I think, like, the only way that you can really avoid this move is to duck or jump. So if you ever do come across a Kotal in Combat League and he's doing this to you, hopefully you'll know what to do. This is another benefit of these augment builds, is that they teach you how to counter characters. Oops, I threw him out of the corner. Okay, get back in the corner, please. Wow, the damage is just so much. Just so much so quickly. Okay, poor Johnny. Oh, so, yeah, the other good thing, too, is if you find yourself getting hit by all of these crazy modifiers, so, okay, so we're taking a Fatal Blow, but right before that Fatal Blow, we were, like, glowing green. This is Johnny's special effect. You can put Elder God armor on here, but, I feel like, maybe not necessary when you have armor clad and in good repair. You just have a lot of things working in your favor with the build. Okay, so wow, Kotal, friendships. Let's take a look at the comments. Oh boy, a misanthrope. Well, oh my God, Mike, Mike, you finally joined. Mike, you've got that precious one-on-one time with me. Mike, I'm so excited. We're going to be spending lots and lots of time together. I am so happy. So yes, please do consider joining the members club. Really helps out with everything here at the channel. As well, when you join at the rabbit tier, oh boy, do we get to have some fun times together. So, okay, so wow. Kotal. Battle of the Khans. Oh no. Okay, so here's where Elder God armor probably would have been useful. Oh, we're chaosed. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Yes, probably a good idea to get, Elder God armor here, especially if you're coming across this, like, a kookiness. Okay, so we gotta really get Xiao. Okay, now that we have the momentum of the match, he's just dead. So, okay, so that was the other brutality that I was talking about. I'm glad that we actually got it to trigger here. So, like I was saying, Kotal has 2 different brutalities associated with this Huehheuhi move. So you're getting, like, double the brutality action just from using this one move. and this augment. Powerful. Way powerful. I haven't seen it with other characters yet, so, you know, this is always something I'm looking for. Exciting and new and different ways of using these augments in characters. Okay, so, wow. Let's get Jax. Poor Jax. Jax has also these special throws that Kotal is doing, but I think he does it better. He gets healed. This healing action is really quite powerful. We were just, like, almost dead because of Shao Kahn, but even without the God Ray, you're getting a lot of healing going on. Okay, so wow. Wow. Poor Jax. He's almost toast, but even without the brutality triggering, if you do want the brutality, consider going for those totems. So let's throw up a totem. There we go. So with the totem, you get the damage boost, don't forget, but it's kind of unnecessary. Okay, oh boy. Jax. Almost toast. There we go. He gone. Poor Jax. Alright, so let's take a look at the comments. Wow, thank you so much, my friends, for joining along. Don't forget to leave a like, really helps out with the channel. Okay, Red Kuwaito, can someone explain the Combat League skins to me? Is there only 3 per month? There are actually 8 Combat League skins per month. Or per season. 2 at Apprentice, 2 at Champion, 2 at Demigod, 2 in the Season Challenge. Okay, there is 4 per month. Oh, okay, Mega. Yes, good info, guys. I'm glad that you guys are helping each other out in the comments. Mike, that's a top name. Yes, lots of Mikes in the members. Really crazy. We're gonna have to have like initials, or maybe you'll just be Cider. How about that, Mike? You'll just be Cider. Other Mike. Wait, what? Oops. Okay, so, wow, that makes it so much easier, Mr. Mega Beam. Okay, yay. Just the move, don't worry about the requirements. Yes, the beauty of these locality augments, if it's not abundantly clear, is that you really don't have to go for the special requirements to get the easy win. That's super powerful in that it makes the match significantly easier. You don't have to worry about pressing buttons. I don't like pressing buttons. I like having augments that do things for me. Also things that do things for me. Am also going to be making some AI builds. AI builds are very powerful. Had a request for a Sindel. Perhaps a Gearus, perhaps a Scarlet. So we've got some AI builds, like around the corner. Really just enjoy using all of these augments to do crazy things. Okay, so we took a look at co-op. We took a look at Lucky Towers. Kotal Kahn is like accomplishing the hardest of the hard very easily, and I think that this build is even more so powerful because you can use it without the localities. So there is so much versatility with this build. If you cannot trigger the locality because of these endurance towers, don't allow the use of locality augments, lucky blows augments, so you can face some problems if you're not using the right strategy, the right consumables. So do keep that in mind when you start playing around with the build. But when you take out the locality augment, I suggest putting on another offensive augment like Death Dealer or Crazy Pain or Brute Strength. That's also an option because we are using physical type moves. But here for stage 6, it's probably a good idea to use Hardening Steroid with this one so that you're able to get massive damage. So, okay, so we have to dash and use the move. So let's do this. Yay! Oh boy, okay, so it's not one-shotting him, but it is hurting him significantly. Poor Cabal, wow, okay. Alright, okay, so, Scorpion, let's get him. Yay! So the other good thing too is that since you have this long animation with the armor and in good repair, you can really kind of ignore the modifiers as they hit you because you're gonna get your armor back as well as your health. Too powerful. Too powerful in that you can just ignore modifiers. Like, I don't even have to block rockets. He just dead. Yay! Bye! Oh, she switched sides. Okay, let's put her in the corner. Uh-oh. Those bats came for me hard. Oh, oops. Okay, alright, let's... Uh-oh, the bats again. Uh-oh. Okay, alright. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to block those, multi-hit moves. Multi-hit moves will definitely go through armor-clad real quick. Like Reiko's Shuriken, like Special Forces Carpet Bomb. Beware these things. Oh gosh, there's blood bats too? Oh boy, was ill prepared. Eek. Alright, okay, alright. Let's get the armor up. Here we go. Okay, alright. So yes, it's always a good idea to have armor and healing on these things, just in case things go sideways. But yay, we got him! Easy peasy! Nice and easy. I love this Kotal build because yes, it's teaching you so many different things that you can apply to characters beyond just Kotal, right? So like, let's say you're struggling with using the stabby scotch move. The stabby scotch move is very much like the Huehheuhi move in that they're both special grabs. Special grab moves that you have to equip. You have to be right close to the opponent. However, things like the Stabby Scotch has that wonky three-way directional input, whereas this Huehheuhi move is very, like, well, not only is it fun to say, but it's easy to use. Down, back, triangle. That's all you have to do. Down, back, triangle, amplify. Wow. Okay, so, yes, the other good things here, too, is that this is not a particularly hard build to put together. So this, Life Stealer augment that we are using to get, the healing action with the Huehheuhi move, that thing is I believe it's just a mortal ranked augment. So if this is something that you get quickly from stage 6, you can use this to try and grind out the other Elder Jinseis from Kotal, as well as his armor, I mean like his gear, his skins, these different things are all very easily accessible from stage 6 towers. Okay, alright, so let's do this again. We gotta get these people. It's fun. Oh, wow, okay, Cabal, he came for me. So yes, do beware, if the opponent jumps, there's a very long recovery. Is no good if that happens. Oops, I used the wrong move. Oops, I used the wrong move again. Alright, so yes, even if you use the wrong move, very powerful. Very powerful. That's why I like this Huehheuhi move, is even if you mess up the buttons, you're still gonna cause some massive damage. Very nice. Alright, so let's take Kung Lao. Let's throw him in the air. Put him in the corner. Yay. Alright. He rolled towards me so I could throw him. Yay. Alright, so, Scarlet, please, go in the corner. Okay, we're gonna have to remember our move. Uh-oh. Oh, no, put her down. Put her down, I didn't want the modifier. Okay, alright, okay, so, okay, there we go. I'm trying to avoid the blood bats if possible. Alright, so, okay, let's get Collector. Throw him in the corner. Oh, crud. Oh, crud, the stupid bats. Okay, alright, let's put on armor. Alright. Yes, those bats. Hard to deal with if you don't pay attention to the little, like the little icons underneath the opponent's health bar. Really do try and pay attention to those to try and avoid the modifiers. But yay! Yay, Kotal, he too easy. He too easy. I love this. Okay, so let's suntan. Let's also check out the comments. Let's see what you guys are saying. Okay, okay, cider suits me. Okay, well, maybe I'll just call you Mikey. I don't know. Maybe one of you can be Mike and Mikey. I don't know. You guys fight it out. Duke it out. 1v1 each other. Kit Boss. Who's your favorite character? Bunny, rabbit. I am a rabbit or a bunny. Do not disgrace him like that. Lol. Thank you, Megatech. Oh, love you, my friend. Okay, can't get that nor pitch black. Oh no, you're looking for augments. Okay, so Ravenous Clone and Yuri Reyes. Pitch Black, do keep in mind, things like Pitch Black is not important at level 4. If you are using things like those chancy Chaos Augments, you should be trying to use them with Natural 20, which means that you could be using them at level 1. So getting them at level 4 shouldn't cause you too much worries or sweat. That's okay. Getting level 4 Falling Darkness, I would say, is probably more important. Best place to get it is the 2500 Hearts Tower from Lucky Towers. This is how you get a lot of those fancy Chaos Augments. Got a level 4 Brute Strength the other day. Just from the same place. Okay, lol, imagine if you were a collector in that scenario. Collector gets, I think collector's builds are maybe a little bit easier to use than this one, because here Kotal is dashing all the time, whereas Collector can get those crazy one-shots, he can do crazy effects. I don't know, I really like Collector. Okay, Huehheuhi, oh Goro, Huehheuhi. Why is Goro Hoey? Okay, can you give me a hi? Oh yes, of course, Megatech, hello. Just call me Kit, because I'm the second bit Kit boss. Okay, Kit. Alright, do you remember, what was his face? Oh gosh. The Knight Rider. The guy with the talking car. The talking car, Kit the talking car. Okay, whatever. Okay, so was that called there? I forget. Okay, so yes. Okay, so augments. This is what we love here. Now, we didn't talk about all of the augments that we have equipped here, and I guess now is probably the time to explain. So, okay, so we have armor clad and in good repair. This, I feel, is very much making, like, it makes the Huehheuhi move pretty much invincible. In the fact that you'll always have armor available to you if you are able to land the Huehheuhi move, as well as properly, like, strategize for those annoying modifiers. So those one-hit modifiers like Reptile Slime Ball or a Rocket, you can ignore those pretty much, because you're going to get your armor and your health back with Life Stealer. So Kotal is getting all of his armor, all of his healing with Huehheuhi and these 3 augments in tandem. Keynote, you really do have to just know how to avoid those different modifiers. So whether it be by blocking or like you can dash away from some of those rockets. Either way, it might be prudent against things like Reiko Shuriken, those multi-hit modifiers, so that you keep your armor intact. Block. So you may not want to amplify the move, have the super long animation and get hit. You might not want to do that. So you do have like option and variety in how you want to use the Huehheuhi move. But really, that power is lending itself to one of the best uses of locality augments in the game. Mainly because you have the option of getting the brutality even if you don't amplify the move. So let's consider the situation of Baraka or Rambo. These locality builds, you would need to land the amplified attack in order to get the brutality to trigger. But here with Kotal, it doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. And because we are able to just get that move happening either with the amplified version or the unamplified version. The argument for using Fire Sail here is maybe reduced. I prefer using Fire Sail with this build because it allows you to just go for the amplified move as many times. But if you are like some sort of like a Kotal Pro and you can manage your time on the stage to regen your gauge, you may not need this, and you could maybe go for like a more offensive option. Some options that we talked about were Crazy Pain. You could put this on, mainly because the negative drawback of Crazy Pain is being negated by all of that wonderful healing and armor that you're getting from Life Stealer and In Good Repair. Yeah, I like the Fire Sail because it does allow you to handle things like group battle and co-op battles much easier. Much easier. We've also got Special Delivery and Amped Up. These are giving you a conservative damage boost of about 80%. 80%. You could go for even greater damages. Let's say, for instance, you're really good with keeping yourself at full health. You could consider using Bill of Health. This is also another option, but as you saw with me, sometimes the opponent would jump or hit me, so do keep that in mind if you are trying to use something like Bill of Health here. But Bill of Health definitely makes sense on a build like this, because you've got this Life Stealer action giving you... What's 160 out of 1,000? 16%. It's giving you 16% of your health back every time you use Huehheuhi, which is very powerful. Is that math right? I'm not certain. Math, hard. But yes, the other augments here that we did not really touch on, and it's not absolutely necessary to run them. As you see with the Huehheuhi move, it's powerful enough on its own. But if you want even more damage, you can get it by using the MK11 totem. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if any of you guys are like Mayan or Aztec or something, because I don't know these words. This is too hard. So MK11 totem, this thing, you can get even more power out of this totem by using Seraphic Talisman, which is an Elder Jinsei for Kotal, but it increases the damage buff that you get from the totem by 50%. So this is a very powerful augment. Very powerful. Elder ranked for a reason, I believe. But pairing it with Lasting Magic here means that you're able to throw up 3 totems and have them stick around for much longer, so that you are seeing a better damage boosting. So not only are you getting the damage boosting from the actual Huehheuhi move, which gives you a buff that stacks up to 3 times, but you can also stack up to 3 totems with the MK11 totem, and then the augments. I'm so sorry. I know I'm butchering this word, but I wish I could... I probably should have researched how to say these things. These things are too difficult. But yes, Kotal Kahn, way too powerful. I'm not too sure if I should title this build a lucky build, because I think that even without the luckality, you are going to have great effect, as long as you have Life Stealer, Armor Clad, and In Good Repair. Like, this is really, like, the highlight of this build, these 3 augments in tandem. You're getting so much defensive capability out of the Huehheuhi move, plus these 3 augments. It's pretty much unrivaled in the game. To recover 16% of your health with Noob Saibot and level 4 Darkness Falls, that would take much longer than taking 1 bite out of the opponent with Kotal. So yes, Kotal, I like him. I think I like him now. Maybe he is good enough for Jade now. Not too sure. Okay, so let's check out the comments. Thank you for joining along. If you're here at this part of the video, please do remember to leave a like, a comment, a subscribe. Really greatly appreciated, and it helps out with the channel. Also, special shout out to Mike, Misanthrope. you're entitled to sing songs and special requests and a fancy one-on-one time, so I hope we have lots of fun together, Mike. Yay! Okay, so, wow! Wow, KK in a wheelchair. Good point. How did the cons end up with the hottest characters in the game? OMG. I don't know. I think I've grown on Kotal because he has this, like, bug attire. He looks like Devora. I'm okay with that. Okay, so he started simping for Jade and then he pointed at the blades. OMG. Kotal at least has decent skin. Bald. Oh, the bald skin. Nice. Soy Nico, man. Thank you so much, my friend, for joining along. Hey, Jabba. I find Kotal as a plant adorably strange. Okay. Do you play Kotal on this stream? Yes. I just spent the last half an hour playing as Kotal on this stream. Yes, and we have other builds with Kotal. In fact, Kotal is my recommended choice for, like, beginners trying to do, Lucky Towers. They are very, very powerful. Very powerful with the God Rays. Oh boy, okay, try and remember, keep it clean. What is this? Let's just put you in timeout. Please do remember to stay positive in our little group. We are trying to foster a community of happiness and support, mutual support. We are here to help each other. Maybe not with dirty words. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Alright, so special shoutouts also to Queen Melina. It's your birthday. So yes, thank you, Queen Melina. God bless you. So okay, so we have a song for you. oh boy. My queen, your teeth sink deep. Take a bite out of my soul. Molina will break Jade's bowl. This game is yours today. Wishing you happy birthday. Hoping that you have got it made. Feel your size flying. Time to start biting. Why are you so deadly in combat? If you're in my gang, jump and throw a ring. Don't ever lose your hope, 'cause I tell you every time. Just keep grinding that loot and slaying those fools. Oh, you gotta keep on grinding. Just keep grinding that loot and slaying those fools. Oh, you gotta keep on slaying. Oh boy, probably should have practiced that more. We'll probably do it again for you, Queen Melina, because I don't see you here. I would really like to sing this to you, Melina. So yes, I love you, Melina. Hope you have a fabulous birthday. I hope that you break Jade's pole when we play next. Yay! But yes, do you consider joining the members club? You get the fancy perks. Do you consider joining the Discord? There's a fabulous community of people to talk to at all hours of the day about Mortal Kombat. As well, we've got a Twitch, a Twitter. Yeah, but yes, I'm really praying for all of you guys to be experiencing easy wins and victories in Combat League. But yes, until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.